The Easter Bunny Comes to Australia, an Easter adventure, written by Lily Jacobs, illustrated by Robert Dunn. Our story begins in a wonderful place with a boy named Jack and a girl named Grace. They move to Australia and long to explore, make friends, have adventures, and many things more. What's that say on their number plate? It says Bunny. Pet store. One day before Easter, they drove into town. They went to the pet store and looked all around. There in front was a pen full of bunnies. The small ones were cute, the big ones were funny. They played with the bunnies and thought for a bit, and then they agreed on the most perfect fit. The littlest bunny with a floppity hop. He's the one they decided, let's call him Flop. There he is, Flop. So Flop joined the family that bright autumn day. The littlest bunny was now home to stay. They played until bedtime, then made a snug nest and settled Flop into his cage for a rest. Oh, look, he looks very happy in there. Grace gave Flop a kiss. Jack patted his head. The two happy children climbed into bed. A soft evening breeze blew in through the window as Grace and Jack fell fast asleep on their pillows. But Flop had no time now to close his own eyes. He was preparing for an Easter surprise. Although he was small and he knew it was true, tonight little Flop had a big job to do. For he had a secret he hadn't let show. He was the Easter Bunny and he had to go. A magical wind gave his whiskers a tickle, his nose how it twitched, his ears how they wiggled. Soon Flop was quite different than ever before, and he couldn't wait, not for one moment more. He raced through the house and out into the night, to where he had hidden the eggs out of sight. His marvellous burrow held Easter eggs plenty, to be quite exact, 9,020,000. He packed up the eggs, he looked at the map, he fastened his goggles and his flying cap. He's got his goggles and his flying cap and his map. He's ready to go. What's he going to do? Then Flop hopped right into his hot air balloon, and soon he was soaring as high as the moon. As he watched his first stop grow nearer and nearer, his Australian mission became even clearer. First, Flop balanced eggs on a tall building's top. Do you recognise that building? Then he went to a park spreading eggs as he hopped. Oh, look at this. There's another egg there. He smashed a quick Easter 6, just for some fun. Oh, there we go. And quietly hid chocolate eggs one by one. Look, he's putting them in this library. With big bounces here and giant jumps there, Flop hid Australia's eggs everywhere. He flew to the east, to the south, the west and north. He crisscrossed the country. He raced back and forth. Oh, look, he's very active. All these eggs he's dropping around the place. Sydney, Melbourne and Brisbane got treats. Then Adelaide, Perth and Darwin were complete. Canberra, Hobart, the long list went on. Flop was delivering eggs until dawn. Oh, this is a little pussycat's wondering what this bunny rabbit's doing, eh? Can you see all the eggs that Flop's dropped off? Finally, Flop found his very last stop. He came to your house with a bounce and a hop, and there he delivered his Easter surprises, chocolate eggs of all shapes and sizes, and when he finished, he stopped for a rest. Yes, surely this Easter was one of his best. How many eggs can you see in this picture? There's one there, another 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 one there. Lots of eggs. There's a newspaper. The morning sun rose on that bright Easter day, and Grace and Jack both woke up early to play. And when they went over to find their friend Flop, the door was wide open. His cage was unlocked. There were eggs to discover for Grace and for Jack, but now Flop was missing. They just wanted him back. They looked under their beds. They looked all around, but their new bunny friend just couldn't be found. Oh no. But whose goggles are these? Who's unfolded this map? Then from the garden there came a faint tap, tap, tap. They rushed and they stumbled. It had to be him, and there they found baskets with something tucked in. Ooh, who's that? It's Flop, they cried out. They held him so close, Jack tickled his ears, Grace kissed his pink nose. Flop hugged the two children, his new friends so dear. Happy Easter, Australia. See you next year. Oh, look at that. Nice big basket of eggs. And a very happy Flop. Did you find all the Easter eggs hidden in the book? Look back through the book to see, and you can spot all 20 eggs. Happy Easter, Australia. See you again next year. Ah, that was a very exciting book, wasn't it? The Easter Bunny comes to Australia.